The recent political protests in Haiti have left the streets of Port-au-Prince in a state of destruction. And the country, of course, is already still struggling to rebuild. 9 years after an earthquake left nearly 900,000 people homeless. Decades are still just piles of bricks. Homes remain rubble in the streets. Paul Hunter was there at the time, nearly 10 years ago. He's back in Haiti and shows us this morning the heart of the country and the destruction that continues to plague it.
Yeah, people have been asking us what it's like in Port-au-Prince today, 9 years after the earthquake. So we thought we'd take a break from the other news of the day in this city and try to dive in on that question. And here really is Exhibit A, what was the magnificent cathedral in central Port-au-Prince, destroyed by the quake of 2010, and even today, 9 years later, remains a shambles. But even, worse than that, the symbolism of that is this tent. We met the fellow who lives inside that tent, has lived there every day for the past 9 years since the quake, right? The misery in this city 9 years after the earthquake is evident at almost any corner. In fact, if you take a look down this street, which to my memory, it was a literal disaster zone after the quake, just wreckage everywhere. The rubble has been cleared up here, but the misery remains. We met a family who had almost finished rebuilding their house when those demonstrations that we've been talking about came by. It got out of control. The demonstrators set fire to the place. It's a wreck. They lost everything. We're victims again, they told me. Life in Haiti was hard before the earthquake. It was impossible afterward, and to this day remains complicated. Paul Hunter, CBC News, Port-au-Prince.